Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm Christo and this is the Light of the East part. I don't know, 69, something like that. 72, that kind of vicinity. Thank you so much for joining me. We're back. We have beautiful subjects. We're going to peacefully vassalize Mazaran. We're going to integrate Wallachia. We're going to subjugate Moldova. It's all going to be grand. We are at our vassal limit right now, by which I mean our diplo relations limit. And so we may cut off. Well, we're integrating Armenia, but that's going to take another what? Yeah, another kind of 9 years. Anyway, we're looking at coring. Right, we pinched the Canaries. That's right. Oh, which have I don't know, Turkish or Arabic, or maybe they're the same in both names. Cool. They are very, very rebellious, despite the 25 local autonomy. And isn't this an yeah, remote island -15. So we may just have to give these back. But we'll see what we can do to the communication. It is nightmarish because they only have a level 0 port. With the building of this new port, I hope to be able to improve that. And we might need to start working on some ports over here in Iberia to actually help get communications around. This is a good natural harbor to build in, so yes, I will do that. Also, the game crashed, so I know what I'm doing here. I'm just going to do exactly the same stuff again. Give me that trade wharf, please. And then we're not taking tech, and we're not coring, and we are going to try and convert, even though it's slow. And we can propagate in Egypt, but I don't really care about propagating in Egypt because the only province is this one down here that Alwa has. And we don't mind. Our Miaphysite southern brothers are of little concern to me. There is gold down there. Maybe we should be going down there. But yeah, once the Suez is built, we will have our African ambitions come to more of a fruition. So what I was thinking about was, what is the next? Don't hover over the mercenaries. What is our next kind of infrastructure campaign? And we can't build highways, right? Yeah, not yet. So we're looking at paved roads at best. We've got the Belgrade Road by 2 directions. We could start working on a road up here, like towards our future holdings in Wallachia, because it's a big Orthodox area. It's going to need converting, and low autonomy will help with that. Ooh, they're building a great edifice. It's 94% complete. That's fantastic. That's going to give us another religious temple building, which is so cool. That's excellent. So yeah, we could build a road up here. Basically here. And then in the future it would be here. Which makes sense because this is grass flats. And it's hills, but it needs roads anyway because it's a town. It's a pretty big town, but they're not really doing very well on city halls. Let's see. If I wanted to build roads here. We've got some manpower, but I mean, it's only like half our cap. But yeah, let's get a big bunch of roads, big bunch of manpower working on that, and then build some roads there. Cool. I maintain, by the way, that it should not cost military points to do that, to use manpower to build roads. It doesn't cost military power to raise regiments, so why should it cost military power to build roads? But team's working on 3.0, so things about 2.5 are less relevant. Excuse me a second. Right, the Sufis, what do you want? So I think we want to let these guys... Well, mystery strength for manpower, that kind of sucks. So, no, I'm going to fight their influence. That seems... Well, but doesn't it help with fanaticism? We're already very fanatic right now. I'm gonna fight their influence in the region. We don't want the crappy Sufis. We can just let the other ones spread. Don't need to core. Right, yes. I forgot to demote the greater nobles. 10 and 8 loyalty is highly acceptable. Less nobles not below that. Not going too low. Armenia being integrated and converted by our beautiful traders. Right, that's our current infrastructure project, I remember. We're building mosques in every province we own to effectively be a national unrest reduction, as well as a huge boost to our art power. Cool. I'm going to keep doing that. I think they're... yeah, I like building mosques. The art power from the central classes, and yeah, the local missionary strength is nice. And the local missionary strength, +1, assists with the rate at which you get rid of religious minorities in the provinces, which is handy. Okay, I know I'm just kind of clicking around everything. I'm just trying to remind myself. Our education level has increased to good. Exquisite. Are we targeting 6 or more? It's a long lag. Oh yes, and I want to check if autosaves are on. Half yearly, that's fine. Right. We'll be getting... yeah, we're targeting 5, and it thinks we're missing funding, but like huge amounts of funding, but we're already at 6, so I'm not sure how it's calculating that wrong. And yeah, as Chad is pointing out, it only gives you art power from the upper classes plus 10%, but there's just as many upper classes in cities as elsewhere, because upper classes are just an absolute 5% of all the population of a province. So sure, cities tend to be the most densely populated provinces, so they have more upper classes, but as a proportion of population, they're the same everywhere, and buildings in cities are wildly more expensive. So you actually end up, in my opinion, sometimes getting more bang for your buck by throwing these around everywhere. But yeah, we're still going to build them in cities, because I just like mosques, man. I just like building them everywhere. The unrest reduction alone is very, very nice. You guys are protecting down here. Okay. Trade-wise, always good to have a little review every now and again. We're only at 10% here. We really need to burn down Italy more. Did also assign... what provinces in here could I assign to a trade company? These ones down here? Why is that? Oh, just because they're the ones that are not in states, I guess. What would it give me? 30% local trade power. I mean, it would crank the autonomy. Time to stand, says my watch. You know what? You know what? It's a good idea. Let's administer an empire from a standing position. Alright. Yeah, because we went with the local Mamluks because it gave us that mad quantity of admin points by giving us free cores on all this stuff. I'm tempted to trade company this, though, to be honest. Because by far the most valuable thing I'm getting out of these like, little desert oasis provinces is their trade power. And they have the, yeah, this base trade power. So, yeah, let's establish a trade company down here. That sounds good. Because I'm not going to want to, that one's not in this state, is it? No. I'm not going to want to state the freaking Libyan desert. I mean, come on. Alright. More mosques. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Good. That's going to really help, because we had some trouble. You know, the problem is, when things fall apart in M&T, they, it causes problems. No! That's really bad. 80%. We kind of have to accept it. Because 80% of the provinces getting 20 on local unrest is not sustainable. That's a guaranteed revolt. Because we're, like, almost none of our provinces have less than 20 unrest. So I am just going to accept it. And, you know, effectively we just lost 10 and 8 loyalty for nothing. But, yeah. Oh, well. Hey, greater nobles. I don't really care about your privilege demands, so I'm actually just going to give you some prestige. What the heck? Denmark has formed a personal union with Bohemia. That's pretty big. And France is contesting it. France with a personal union over Bohemia seems like the likely outcome of this war, and that's a little scary. France is looking big. I'm thinking about playing France, by the way, in my my next campaign. I think there'll be... there's one I've never played as in M&T. I've done the Anglo-British Union. Sorry, the Anglo-French Union. The Anglo-British Union. Yeah, Bohemia is no longer a great power. Big tray surprise there. Alright, do I want to keep building mosques in here early? But, no, probably not. It's funny, some people don't think... I know I've touched on this before in videos and on previous campaigns, but some people don't like playing as big nations. I don't know. I really like it. Yeah, one of the other games we're thinking about doing is Russia or Poland, which I think in some ways would be quite similar games, where you're basically trying to exist as a landlocked state, basically, or a relatively landlocked state, which could be fun. Got spread the faith against Denmark because we border nautically one of their subjects, I presume. Could declare on Bohemia while they're going to be weak. But, yeah. Severe floods have caused damage in El Suez. I don't mind it being half a year later. That's fine by me. Yeah, I mean, chat is pointing out, it does feel more rewarding when you build up from a small nation. It does, but I think war is basically the main way you can influence things as a small nation. And, I mean, and as a big nation, but it's especially so as a small nation. And war is not that fun in this game. Hot take. War is not particularly enjoyable in EU4 generally, and in MEIOU in Texas. Not specifically, but just also. So I find it a little annoying. What I like in MEIOU in Texas is like infrastructure projects and you know, planning out trade empires and things like that. But it is cool when you can build up from a small nation. And obviously, you know, Lubeck is one of the ones that we've tried to start a Lubeck campaign a number of times. And I've just sat there, paused, waiting for, unpaused at max speed, waiting for manpower, and being like, wow, this is really engaging. I think also playing small nations is a lot more fun, for me anyway, when I'm not on camera. Not that I'm on camera, but you know what I mean. When I'm not recording. Hang on. Sufis preach against heresy and corruption. That seems... excuse me? You want me to lose legitimacy? Just for repenting? Seems outrageous. Why don't I just say, no. Shove off and have something affect one province. Dum, dum, dum. Württemberg is also fun. Where's Württemberg? That's how you pronounce that, right? With a V? These dudes. Yeah, it could be fun as another landlocked one. But I think because of the nature of my style of content, which is talk at all times, it's not very conducive to playing as a small nation. Like if you're watching this stream and playing as Württemberg, I can see that being a good time. But doing this stream when just constantly playing one thing seems, I don't know. I think that seems much less engaging to me. Because I think, I mean, you know, I can ramble indefinitely, but I think it would be less fun than when there are... So this will cause, what is it, 10 years? What is, hang on. What's 0.05 times 12 times 10?
It's 600.
No, it isn't. What's 0.05 times 10 times 12?
That would be 6.
So this is 6 autonomy in every province in exchange for 5 local noble loyalty. That's not bad, to be honest. I think I am going to do that. Because in lots of provinces it's 0 autonomy, because they're already capped below 0. And in lots of provinces it's probably also 0 autonomy, because they're currently capped below 50. So that's actually not going to be very much autonomy at all. So I think that's a sweet deal. This, by the way, and this is becoming more true as this campaign takes longer and longer, this is likely to be my final campaign in 2.52. It's highly likely that the next series I do is going to be a full-on 3.0 series, which is exciting. There are concerns about MEIOU in Texas 3.0 that I have. That it's going to be that might mean we just come back to 2.5 and play it, you know, continue to play it. But we're certainly going to give 3.0 the chance. Swear fealty to the new Caliph. Okay, so right now we have, I love that we have this insignificant Italian powered thing. We have a loyal religious head. Okay, so what are we going to get? Boom. A zealous religious head. Ew, nice. No, the 3.0 release is not yet announced in time-wise. Doodaloo. Yeah, loyal's pretty good, but I don't like the conversion speed reduction. Going slightly faster now on that. And alright, that brings us to a complete set of mosques in Armenia. Right, we were originally going to feed Sunya Mazaran, but now Mazaran is willing to become a subject. We'll probably just annex Sunya. And we have the diplo points to start doing that, although it would, once it finished, it would slow down the annexation of Armenia. So we'll probably just let that go for now. Mazaran, we can get another 13 opinion from. Okay, so we should... we spying on you for a good reason? Like, do you have better tech than me? Only in dip. Why am I spying on France? Were we thinking about claims on France? Yeah, Persia is a pain, which is why Mazaran is going to hold it for us for ages, because they're green and so acceptable. Oh, that's why the game's running slowly. Let me just switch over my game capture really quick. Hang on. There you go. Whoops. I'm gonna close Escape from Tarkov. That's pretty funny. Let me quit this, and then we'll get back to EU4. All right, we're back now with 100% less Escape from Tarkov running in the background, which is good. Okay, so that's our mosque building project basically done. We could also do Wallachia, although right now it would help them convert away the religious minorities that we're establishing via our trade policy. So I think I'm not going to build the mosques in Wallachia yet. I'll just build them once we conquer it. I mean, well, excuse me, little slip of the tongue there, till we annex it. And they're still angry with us about, you know, conquering the whole Balkans. Get over it, man. It was years ago. Alright, down here we have some weird subjects, right? Like you own some bizarre land. Like you own this? No, who owns this? Hansa? Hansa, you're my subject. Did you peacefully accept vassalization, I assume? Oh no, they're just a tributary. Okay. Well, can we do anything with our tributary straits, by the way? Like anything right now, I mean? Coruscant, do you wanna give me some stuff? 25%. That would put them close to unhappy. Yeah, give me some prestige. And Alwa. Do you say negative prestige? The artifacts are of no value. Hansa. Likewise, but they can give me some cash. So a war down here, what would we be doing in a war with Oman right now? Maybe just taking the lands. But the problem is, I mean, it's already terrible communication down here. We got that road up. We finished the Baghdad road, right? Okay, yeah, we have a Baghdad road, but we don't yet have a Basra road. Is here the fastest route? This is a marsh, so this is a floodplain. I have to imagine the best road goes here. How do you designate big road building projects again? Overview only. You do it with like upgrade roads, and then this, I think. And then it pops up, fires an event, like a big building project event. State building project, yes, excellent. Love this. Such a cool implementation. Okay, so we could do it with cash, or we could increase some estate expenditure, which just costs Diplo power. And we can get, yeah, that's not very much Diplo power. Okay, so we can do at most 50% from them. Let's do that. 50% us, 50% estates. Do it. Give me those roads. And what is this, level 1? Yeah, just level 1 road. But completing the road to here, you know, theoretically in the future, I'm not sure, but we'll probably be able to get communication through the Suez and around... What is this strait called? Is this the Strait of the Aden Strait? Is there a name of this particular strait? Is it the Arabian Strait? I don't know. This is the Persian Gulf, I'm pretty sure. Or is this whole thing the Persian Gulf? I'm not sure. My geography is, you know, it's a work in progress. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to war with you. Probably be good. Also just, I mean, we could just spend the manpower on roads and things. So, do we need any states? We could kind of do with like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more states. So we could build some local capitals. Maybe that's what we should do. Baghdad, you have one, right? Yeah, they have a level 1 urban capital. We could build a level 2 urban capital in Baghdad. It would be expensive. 4,500 ducats. But a big local capital down here would be nice, because the communication is... Well, it's only 36 days to here. It's just because there's no roads through southern Iraq. Or, I mean, you know, we're well before Iraq, but southern Mesopotamia. Yeah, so a war against the Jalayirids to seize this province, to allow us to build a road on it, basically. It's a very kind of British Empire-esque war. Seems good. We should, I think, be able to win this war with just one half army. There goes our final few mosques. Right, yeah, we do want that one as well. And then I'm going to annex, well, I was considering, yeah, I might just cancel the vassalization of this guy. And then just feed it to Mazaran, but I don't know, that seems wasteful, and it seems wasteful because it is wasteful. I'll just let him finish improving. General such and such will no longer service. Shame. Should roll a new one. Our, wow, we have no generals. Now we have 2, and of course they put all the pips in freaking maneuver, but oh well. Yeah, how is culture doing? Not bad, not bad. We're getting there around here. Are you Turkish? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so we're 1 province away from Turkish beginning to spread into the Levant, so that's nice. And Greek is slowly, well, not that slowly, but relatively slowly being replaced. Bulgarian has also started being replaced. But yeah, glorious Turkish culture will spread across the lands. Liberate the faithful. So Wallachia is unfortunately being mean to this Sunni presence that we've successfully established. Managing to stay ahead on admin is good, and we will keep buying admin tech, I suspect. So religious chances. Ideally, we don't get big uprising in Messina. That's unfortunate. Yeah, the oppressed Jewish minority is causing problems, as well as just the yeah, the unrest is now causing problems. I think I might give them autonomy. No, because we'd lose centralization. How are we doing centralization-wise, by the way? Not currently centralizing and not at the cap, but I don't know, I'm kind of happy with my current centralization. I think the extra corruption is not really worth it. Enjoying education level 6, though. And then aggressive expansion-wise, yeah, we should let it just go down really low and then seize a bunch of Sicily, I think is the plan with the old Christians. Protestantism, I wonder what Denmark, you know, Bohemia was one of the big names, basically the only big name backing Protestantism in Europe. They're falling under either Denmark or France is, yeah, it doesn't bode well for the future of that new faith. Oh, nice. Okay, this one has converted all provinces in its region. The Black Sea is now Sunni. Great. Well, we'll just go back to maximize profit then, probably. Yes. And over here, didn't I have... You're currently spreading. Yeah. Excellent. And trade company-wise, it's basically when we annex Hejaz, which is on the docket. The Suez needs to exist before that becomes a good idea. That's what we should do building project-wise. Let's start, you know, let's not just hang around waiting for the Suez. It's only got a year left anyway. Let's start working on, you know, a post-Suez reality. We're gonna have to raise some cities in the desert to make this happen, but we want a port per sea tile kind of all the way down here. And that means I think El Suez itself has a port in the south. Yeah, so El Suez needs an urbanization project going, and that can be the one here, which means I think this, technically, the communication efficiency, let's say it came into Alexandria, would go into Alexandria, out to the bay, into the Suez Canal itself, because that becomes a sea tile, I think, and then into the Gulf of Suez, and then into El Suez, and then out again. But El Suez is the, I think, the natural choice from these ones to build a thing. Oh, does it have bad roads as well? It does. Okay, good. Good spot, good spot. Ugh. Ooh, that's expensive, because it's a big province. But you got to do it. Better roads in El Suez. Next up, those two tiles don't connect diagonally, I believe. Here, there's this one or this one. Well, this one is already slightly urbanized, and they're probably equidistant from the center of the sea tile. So I think we're going to go to the south. Let's get that going. And then it's going to be a matter of... We're probably not going to go... Maybe we shouldn't build one here. Well... I don't want... It seems a shame to not use this bay. So maybe we go here, 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 here. That seems counterintuitive, but... Well, no, because there's an estuary here we can take. It's not that good, though. Whereas Jeddah is, you know... It's got that natural harbour. For now, let's think a bit long term, and we should move to seize this coast as a fairly high priority. And then, so it'll be here, and then it'll be in the actual bay, which leaves us only two options. And we'll build it in this one, because we already started building it up, and it's a smaller province, which means cheaper roads. So get that trade wharf going. Then, of course, it's Aden itself. And we're off to the races at that point. So next month we'll get a bigger city going in Aden. Good, and then that will really help with our trade in the region. And we're likely to make a trade company in the Gulf of Aden. I think I'll likely give it like Aden and Mecca. And then I suspect the combination of those two will be sufficient to get me the trade company in the region. Like, get me the merchant from the trade company, that is to say. Okay, your autonomy should improve now. Although, I mean, it's still going to be a little nightmarish. And yeah, let's get some commune halls going and things. There's also nationalism to tick down, but Persian pretender rebels. Pretender rebels are one of the annoying ones, I think. Which means if they win, I think it breaks the vassalage. Or is that only if they're a, it might only be if they're a personal union. But sure, let's just go kill them so they don't burn stuff down. No burning down my land. It's not allowed. You guys keep drilling. How are we doing on professionals? We're really close, right? Yeah, we're at 89%, which is pretty nice. Yeah, they're going to take a bit of attrition walking over, but we're doing fine on manpower. A new plague from Koito? Where is this? I can't see it, apparently. Or is it just another name? Is it changing the name or something? No. God help us. Taking the stage for a new plague in the region. Well, hopefully it's not too bad. We can get a new idea. We are falling behind on mill anyway, so let's keep doing so. Siege ability is very nice, and then beautiful, beautiful improved foraging is going to be absolutely excellent. All right. Thank you very much for watching this episode. In the next episode, we will finish the Suez, opening the door to further expansion in the Arabian Sea. Sorry, this is the Red Sea, right? Because there's confusion. Like, this is the Red Sea, and then this is the Reed Sea, or this is the Reed Sea, or something like that. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, everybody. It's been a great pleasure to have you with me, and I will see you in the next episode. Completion of the Suez, expansion down here, and war with the Jalaiirids. They are in the way of my road building project, so they must be destroyed. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.